Okay, I'm going to provide you with the steps in solving this problem. This is an empirical molecular formula problem. Okay, the empirical formula has the simplest whole number ratio. Okay, but the molecular formula is going to be the actual ratio of the elements in a compound. Okay, so the first step that we're going to do in solving this problem is assume a 100-gram sample. Okay, so that means that our compound, we have 100 grams of carbon. We have 100 grams of a compound that has carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Our goal is to determine what X, Y, and Z are. So if we have a 100-gram sample that we're assuming, that means carbon, we have 74.03 grams. Hydrogen, we have 8.70 grams. And for nitrogen, we have 17.27 grams. So that's if we're assuming a 100-gram sample. Next is we're going to convert our grams of carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen to moles using the molar mass or atomic mass from the periodic table. Okay, so you're going to do that by dividing by your molar mass. Okay, so you can convert your grams to moles by using the molar mass from the periodic table. Once you have your moles of your carbon, your hydrogen, and your nitrogen, you're going to divide by the lowest number of moles. Okay, and when you divide by the lowest number of moles, make sure that it's a whole number. Okay, and then once you have your empirical formula, you're going to determine the empirical formula mass. Okay, so you're going to need the periodic table to do that. Okay, and we're given in this problem that we have a molar mass, a molecular formula mass, of 162.23 grams per mole. Okay, so if we take our molecular formula mass and divide it by the empirical formula mass, we'll end up with a whole number ratio that we're going to multiply our empirical formula by. So if you have your empirical formula in this form, you're going to multiply by that whole number ratio to get your molecular formula. Okay, so these are your steps for approaching this problem.